welcome back to my channel. For my current subscribers, thank you for the love. I appreciate it very much. To all my new viewers, welcome to my channel. This is Cindy's Guidance. I'm an intuitive, empath, psychic, healer, medium, reader, all the above. I'm also an accountant and a numerologist. So I like to blend my love of numbers for my analytical side with the guidance I get from source on the other side. So I get spirit team, I get loved ones passed over, I get famous celebrities, I get lots of different stuff come through. So we'll see what happens in the reading. This is going to be a monthly reading for Cancer for the rest of March 2020 about love. So all about love. So please like and share with any other Cancers to help me grow my channel, and also subscribe and hit notification bell so you don't miss any of my readings in the future. So the first deck we're going to be using for you, Cancer, is this beautiful daily guidance deck. So I'm going to ask angels, guides, loved ones on the other side. Can I please have 2 cards? What does Cancer need to know about love in general for the rest of March 2020? Angels, guides, loved ones on the other side. What does Cancer need to know for the rest of this one? Oh, for the rest of March 2020. And that one. Ooh, okay. So the first one we have is child. So, Cancer, are you spending time with little ones? Do you have little ones of your own? Do you work with little ones? Are you a fun uncle or an awesome auntie? Do you have a connection with children somehow in your day-to-day happenings? If so, they're asking you to spend time showing that little one more love. So how can you be more loving? How could you be more understanding? How could you be more compassionate? How could you spend more quality time with them? How can you make them feel more loved, basically? Cancer, for those of you out there that don't have little ones, then what can you do for your own inner child? And just a note there is that, the more loving and compassionate things you do with children when you're around children, it also fuels your own inner child. So it gives love to that as well, because you're in that state. So for those of you out there that can't practice with other children or with little ones, it's what can you do for your own inner child? So what does your inner child love? What did you love to do when you were a child? What activities can you do that make your own inner child feel loved? Is it building a pillow fort? Is it making a cubby house underneath the kitchen table and laying in there with a sleeping bag, with some snacks and watching your favorite cartoons on your phone? I don't know what it is. I'm getting a visual of that. That's funny. So Cancer, I'd love to know if that's you, which one of you is going to go and do that. Sounds delightful. Sounds like what my son would love to do. So some of you out there is going to be playing outside, climbing trees. You've got to remember too that just because you're an adult, it doesn't mean you can't go and do fun things. I don't know what this is. It's like in life, it's like all of a sudden we become adults and we've got to do adulting, and then all of a sudden we're not allowed to go do fun stuff unless it's out drinking or something like that. So it's like, what can you do sober that's fun, Cancer? Okay, you need to schedule some of that in for March 2020, and that's really going to lift your vibration. Okay, when you go and play and just do things that your inner child loves, it might be, for some of you out there, it's writing poetry. I used to love writing poems that rhyme. For some of you out there, it's making love letters, writing little love notes. One of you out there used to do it and leave it for your auntie. So used to write her little love notes and try and leave them in places. So it doesn't matter what it is, just go and do something that makes your own inner child feel loved, okay? And the next card is perfect timing. So something is happening behind the scenes to bring something in at the perfect divine moment. So there's a line in here that you're going to pick up on. Ooh, okay, everyone and everything is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So all the people, the places, the things, they're all aligning to help bring this perfect resolution to fruition. So something is going to be happening, Cancer, something very exciting. It's working out in your favor, and it's happening in divine timing, okay? So yes, it's a positive, beautiful card. The next deck I'm going to be using is this beautiful Goddess Power Oracle deck. So there's these beautiful bright goddess cards. I just love them. And they're also upright for an empowerment message, or they are reversed for an alignment message. So I'm still learning this deck, so bear with me. Angels, guides, loved ones on the other side, can please have 1 card for what Cancer needs to know. What does Cancer need to know for the rest of March 2020? And I'm going to ask for this one to be direct guidance about what you need to know about your relationship with yourself. Okay, so the most important relationship you're ever going to have, Cancer, is with you. Okay, you're with you from the day you are born to the day you pass. That's it. It's just you, and you. So what do you need to know right now about love for your relationship with yourself for the rest of March 2020? What does Cancer need to know about your relationship with yourself for the rest of March 2020? Okay, this one. Oh, so it actually turned upside down. So this is Gaia, which is Earth. So because it's reversed, this is going to be an alignment message. So I'm feeling like some of you out there have not been birthing, you have not been making time to spend time with your feet, body, energetic beings on the earth. I'll leave it up this way because it's just pretty, but just remember it is reversed. So the alignment message is, when you scatter your energy and you allow fear to take root, you can become ungrounded or out of touch with your environment. You become disconnected from your true nature as a spiritual being, having a human experience. So right there, they want to point out that yes, we are spiritual beings. Yes, we are having a human experience, but in our day-to-day lives and happenings and goings and things that we do, waking up to an alarm clock, getting ready, getting the kids ready, getting them off to school, going to work, coming home again, you get so caught up in just the general physicality of life as you forget you're a spiritual being, okay? So unless you have meditation as part of your daily practice, which some of you out there are going to have to start doing, Cancer, even just 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes a night before you go to bed, is not too much to ask to take out of your schedule for you, because it's self-loving. Meditation is for you. It's not for anybody else. It's a form of connecting yourself in with your higher self, your guides, your loved ones, with source, with whatever you want to call it. But it's self-loving, okay? So they're asking you to be able to try and schedule some time to meditate. And it only has to be 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, but it will all make a difference. You need to now look at the cracks in the foundation of the life that you've built. When even one aspect of your life is out of alignment, it affects everything else. Go ground yourself with Gaia, the Earth Mother. She wants you to enjoy creating the world you live in. Your alignment task is to take a fearless inventory of where, how, and with whom you live your life. Is your energy draining from the choices you are making? Are you physically exhausted? Do you accept less than your value? Your efforts must now be to repair the foundation of your life and begin again. You'll be so thrilled with the results and wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The goddess Gaia is supporting your every move. So wow, what has to fall away? What has to change? Cancer, what do you have to, words not eliminate, replace? So is there some practices? Is there some daily habits? Is there some connections? Is there some friendships that are draining you? They're not actually giving you energy and uplifting you and making you feel better. They're making you feel worse. So it's like I'm getting an image of someone and their phone's ringing and they look down and see who it is. They're like, straight away, you know you shouldn't be taking that call because all they've got is drama, okay? That can be very hard, especially if it's a family one or if it's a close friend, but sometimes you just need to be able to not answer that call. It's more self-loving in that moment, not to try and be a sounding board for someone else's crap and negativity and all the drama in their lives, to actually take a step back, be like, you know what? No, not my monkey, not my circus, or whatever that saying is. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It's like, that in the moment is their stuff. That's the lessons they're working through. That's what they have. That's not what I have. And that's also a boundary too, being able to establish that. Like, yes, okay, I am your friend, but I'm not here for you to just dump your shit on every time you call. Okay, if you want to call me and talk about how amazing life is and the goals that you've got and how you're kicking goals along the way to get to this big epic goal, I want to hear all about it. But if you're going to ring me every time and just complain, then I'm sorry, but you can't do that anymore. And yes, that might sound harsh, but it's part of the whole self-love, okay? Another message is that you need to make time to ground and to earth. So get outside and get your feet on the earth, get your feet on the grass. And I'm talking 15 minutes at a time and no phone in your hand while you're doing it. Don't be on YouTube, don't be watching shit, don't be checking emails or checking Facebook. Put that away. Sit on the grass, stand on the grass, connect with the earth, look up at the clouds, look up at the sky. If you're near the water, look at the ocean, listen to the animals, feel the wind on your face. Like, do everything you can to connect to earth, okay? Because she's here to support us. She does it just unconditionally. Even though lots of things we're doing as a human race are screwing her over, there's lots of humans out there that are trying to reverse that. So make some time to connect with Mother Earth, okay? And lastly, I'm going to go to the romance deck. So we're going to pull 3 cards from this deck. What does Cancer need to know for the rest of March 2020 about love in general? Oh, I like this one. So 2 more cards. Angels, guides, loved ones on the other side. What does Cancer need to know for the rest of March 2020 regarding love, relationships, passion, romance? Oh my goodness, okay, now they're all coming out. Okay, so the first card we got is trust. So this situation is calling for you to have faith. So it's almost like some of you are wishing and hoping for something. Oh, okay, sis. And they're asking you to trust. Perfect timing. Is that yes, you're going to get what you asked for, but not right now. It's coming. There's things that are happening behind the scenes. There is magic that's being worked. There's mountains that are being moved and you can't see it, but it doesn't mean it's not happening, okay? It's like law of gravity. You can't see it, but it's just there, okay? Angels and guides and loved ones on the other side are all working for you and helping this come to this most amazing, oh my goodness, not conclusion, but it's like they're helping it come into the physical, okay? So trust that, yes, it is all happening in your favor. Second one, this could be the one. So someone that you have met already, for some of you, is a romantic partner for you for the future. You've already met them. You've already had some conversations with them. You've already texted them. You might be someone you've only had a few sentences with. It could be someone that you work with that you have known for, it's in a different department. So, you might only see them once a month or, for a corporate meeting or something like that. But it's like they're around you already. So it's not someone that you don't know. It's someone that you've already had conversations with. Oh, how exciting. I wonder who that is, Cancer. Ooh. The next one is religious practice. So I feel like that could be the reason why there is a little bit of distance between you and this person here in the physical, is because you might see life differently. It might be that you were raised with different beliefs. It could be that one of you is religious and one of you isn't. So one of you goes to church every Sunday and one of you doesn't. There could be a little thing like that is what you feel is what's holding you apart. But that in itself is just a reason to have a discussion. So yes, have a conversation about that with them, because you'll find that they'll be quite open-minded about it, okay? And it might be just a little, it might be you giving them some truth in that moment. It might be you the one that's helping them think about, oh, yes, I have done this my entire life, but is this something I want to keep doing for the rest of my life? By my choice, not just because it was taught to me and it was ingrained in me from my family life, if that makes sense. And the last one is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So again, this is coming in with this perfect timing, and I feel this is more a message for the Cancer out there, for Cancers that haven't met the person that you wish to be your romantic partner. It is they're coming very soon. They're going to be just walking straight into your life. I'm getting the message of an image of some of you bumping into one another. So it's like you're at the shopping centre and you're both paying for your groceries, and then one turns left and one turns right, smack into each other. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Another one is at a hardware store. So like you're standing in the hardware store aisle and you're both trying to pick a grey coloured paint. So like you're looking at the greys and they're looking at the greys, and you look at each other and you're like, oh, are we doing the same thing right now in the same moment? And then it's just like funny, you just have a conversation from there. So it's like, be aware of the people that are around you. So it's like, and in the weirdest places, it's like when you're lining up to get your morning coffee, if that's what you do, who's in front of you, who's behind you, who can you have a quick conversation with? So they're sort of giving me it's like a funny way to meet someone. Okay, or if you've got children, it could be that you're at a kid's birthday party and then all of a sudden it's like the person that you're talking to, or something funny happens and you're laughing at children together, and all of a sudden you look at each other like, oh, you thought that was funny? I thought that was funny, okay, and you have a conversation that way. So yeah, just trust that, perfect timing is the number one message for this reading. That's what they want me to tell you. Perfect timing. Everything's happening in perfect timing. There's a divine order behind everything. So just trust that, yes, it's happening how it's supposed to happen, okay? Not how we think it should happen, not the day it think it should happen. So Thursday at 10 o'clock, no, that's not how spirit works, okay? So just keep that in mind that, yes, beautiful things are happening for you, Cancer, and also the self-love. So do what you can to earth, to connect, to ground, to let go of things that no longer serve you, and then remember your child. Do things that make your inner child feel so full of love and compassion and kindness, and just get that heart chakra exploding with love this month. Well, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and share with any other Cancers you know to help me grow my channel, as I said, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my readings in the future. Okay, bye guys.